Napoleon Bonaparte, a name that echoes through the annals of history like thunder across the battlefield. From his humble beginnings in Corsica to his meteoric rise as Emperor of the French, Napoleon's life is a captivating tale of ambition, genius, and ultimately downfall. In this video, we embark on a journey to uncover the multifaceted story of Napoleon Bonaparte, exploring not only his remarkable successes, but also the twists of fate that led to his ultimate demise. Join us as we unravel the complexities of one of history's most enigmatic figures, delving into the triumphs and tribulations that shaped the destiny of Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon Bonaparte was born in 1769 on the island of Corsica, then under French rule. Despite humble beginnings, his ambition and intellect were evident from youth. Educated in France, he quickly rose through military ranks during the French Revolution. Notably, successes included reclaiming Toulon in 1793 and leading victorious campaigns in Italy, notably the Battle of Lodi in 1796. His daring Egyptian campaign in 1798 further solidified his reputation as a charismatic leader. In 1799, he seized power in a coup, becoming first consul and later Emperor of the French in 1804. From Corsican origins to imperial glory, Napoleon's early life and military triumphs shaped his legendary status. After seizing power in a coup d'état in 1799, Napoleon Bonaparte swiftly rose to prominence as first consul of France, effectively becoming the de facto ruler of the country. Consolidating his authority, he implemented a series of ambitious reforms aimed at centralizing power and modernizing French society. One of Napoleon's most enduring legacies is the Napoleonic Code, also known as the Civil Code of 1804. This legal system, based on principles of equality before the law and protection of property rights, revolutionized French law and served as a model for legal reform across Europe. It standardized laws related to property, contracts, and individual rights, laying the groundwork for a more equitable and efficient legal system. In addition to legal reforms, Napoleon undertook extensive administrative modernization efforts. He reorganized France into a system of departments, prefectures, and municipalities, streamlining governance and facilitating efficient administration. This centralized structure helped to standardize taxation, education, and infrastructure development, fostering economic growth and stability. Furthermore, Napoleon's reforms extended beyond France's borders as he sought to spread his vision of modernization and efficiency throughout Europe. His legal and administrative reforms were imposed on territories under French control, influencing legal systems and administrative practices across the continent. This impact endured long after Napoleon's defeat, shaping the trajectory of European governance in the 19th and 20th centuries. By proclaiming himself Emperor of the French in 1804, Napoleon cemented his authority and elevated France to a position of unrivaled power on the European stage. His ambitious reforms, including the Napoleonic Code and administrative modernization, left an indelible mark on France and much of Europe, shaping the course of history for generations to come. Napoleon's military genius shone brightly as he embarked on a series of conquests across Europe, reshaping the continent's political landscape and earning him a reputation as one of history's greatest military commanders. The Italian campaigns of the late 1790s showcased Napoleon's strategic brilliance and innovative tactics. Through lightning-fast maneuvers and decisive victories, he defeated Austrian and Piedmontese forces, securing French dominance in Italy. The Battle of Marengo in 1800, where Napoleon famously turned defeat into victory, further solidified his military reputation and expanded French influence in Europe. The Battle of Austerlitz in 1805 stands as a testament to Napoleon's tactical prowess. Facing a combined Austro-Russian army, he orchestrated a masterful plan that led to a decisive French victory, earning him the title of the Master of the Battlefield. This triumph cemented French dominance in Central Europe and forced Austria and Russia to sue for peace. The Peninsular War, which began in 1808, tested Napoleon's military acumen and endurance. Despite initial successes in Spain and Portugal, the prolonged guerrilla warfare and resistance from local populations stretched French resources and manpower thin. Though Napoleon's forces initially controlled much of the Iberian Peninsula, the conflict ultimately drained French strength and contributed to the erosion of his empire. Throughout his military campaigns, Napoleon employed a combination of strategic vision, rapid mobilization, and innovative tactics to achieve a victory. His use of artillery, combined arms tactics, and emphasis on mobility revolutionized warfare and left an indelible mark on military strategy for generations to come. Through maps, animations, and reconstructions, the scale and impact of Napoleon's military campaigns come to life. From the sweeping plains of Italy to the hills of Spain and the fields of Austerlitz, his conquests reshaped the geopolitical landscape of Europe and forever altered the course of history. Napoleon's downfall can be attributed to a combination of factors, including strategic miscalculations, overextension of resources, and the relentless opposition of European powers determined to curb French dominance. The disastrous invasion of Russia in 1812 proved to be a turning point in Napoleon's fortunes. Despite initial victories, the harsh Russian winter and scorched earth tactics decimated the French army, leading to staggering losses and weakening Napoleon's grip on power. Simultaneously, the Peninsular War in Spain and Portugal drained French resources and manpower, as guerrilla warfare and local resistance sapped French strength and morale. The prolonged conflict served as a significant drain on Napoleon's military capabilities and undermined his authority in Europe. The formation of the Sixth Coalition in 1813, comprising Austria, Russia, Prussia, and other European powers, posed a formidable challenge to Napoleon's rule. Despite his tactical brilliance, Napoleon found himself increasingly outnumbered and outmaneuvered on the battlefield. The events of the 100 Days in 1815 marked Napoleon's ill-fated attempt to reclaim power after his initial exile to Elba. Though he initially rallied support and regained control of France, his defeat at the Battle of Waterloo dealt a fatal blow to his ambitions. The Battle of Waterloo, fought on June 18, 1815, saw Napoleon's forces decisively defeated by a coalition army led by the Duke of Wellington and Gebhard Leberecht von Blücher. The defeat at Waterloo sealed Napoleon's fate and led to his second abdication as Emperor of the French. Following his defeat at Waterloo, Napoleon was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic, where he spent the remaining years of his life in captivity until his death in 1821. Thus, the disastrous invasion of Russia, the Peninsular War, the War of the Sixth Coalition, and the defeat at Waterloo all contributed to Napoleon's ultimate downfall and exile, marking the end of an era in European history. Napoleon Bonaparte's legacy is far-reaching, leaving a lasting impact on European society, politics, and culture. His ambitious reforms transformed France and influenced the continent for centuries. The Napoleonic Code, his most enduring contribution, revolutionized legal systems globally with its principles of equality and property rights. Moreover, Napoleon's state-controlled education and infrastructure projects, like roads and canals, modernized France and facilitated economic growth. In politics, his conquests and alliances reshaped Europe's geopolitical landscape, setting the stage for future conflicts. However, his reign was also marked by the Napoleonic Wars, which ravaged Europe and fueled nationalist movements. While his legacy is one of modernization and nationalism, it's also tempered by the conflicts that defined his era, leaving a complex imprint on European history. In summary, Napoleon Bonaparte's legacy is complex, blending visionary reforms with controversial actions. His sweeping changes in law, education, and infrastructure reshaped Europe, while his military conquests left a lasting impact. However, his authoritarian rule and wars sparked debate. Delve deeper into Napoleon's life and era to explore history's intricacies. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more engaging content on historical figures and events. Let's uncover history together.